Alright guys, what's going on today? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going over the new Boruto episode 201. Now, if you have seen this episode, there's a lot of shit that's been changed. I'm talking a lot of shit. I don't know what Studio Period was thinking here. Maybe they have a plan for this. I'm not sure. But let's get down into it. Kurama talks about Naruto's past to Kawaki, and Kawaki doesn't believe him at first. Kawaki then says something, and you can see Kurama's kind of pissed. Like, he's kind of agitated when he says that. You can see his eye shrink a bit, and he starts, shaking when he says something about Naruto. Kurama tells all the past about Naruto and tells him that he killed his parents, he's been sealed, he was a vessel, all that sort of stuff. And you can see Kawaki starts tearing at the end. You can see the water running down the vase. As I stated in my previous videos, the vase represents Kawaki's heart, and Kawaki's heart was actually pretty injured. It was hurt when he heard that. That's why the vase had a teardrop shed down as well. But yeah, basically Kurama talks about Naruto's past to Kawaki, and Kawaki wants to turn out like Naruto. I don't think he wants to be a Hokage. I think he just wants to be someone like Naruto with that type of personality and motive and stuff. Going on to the next part, you can see Kawaki has his training with Naruto and Boruto, and he's learned to climb up trees. And the joke Naruto makes is that it took him so long to finally run up a tree, and Boruto's like he learned it right away, and Kawaki learned it right away. Now this is a reference back to Naruto, where Kurama back in Naruto and Naruto Shippuden was blocking Naruto from learning all sorts of stuff and learning better chakra control, which is why Naruto struggled in the first half of Naruto and most of Shippuden with his chakra. So that makes sense and why it took him so long to learn that. So then this part's been changed from the manga completely. It's where Sarada and Mitsuki are. Now in the manga it's Sarada and Chocho. In the anime it's Sarada and Mitsuki are talking to each other, and Sarada looks at Kawaki saying he's getting all the special treatment from Lord Seventh, and Mitsuki's like, well, he'll be a pretty good shinobi in the future, and Naruto thinks of everyone as his family. This part's been changed from the manga. In the manga, Chocho says Kawaki is not only handsome, but he's good at ninjutsu and all that stuff, and it's been changed out. Now, I think there's a bit more jealousy or more anger emotion in the manga than there is in the anime. In the anime, it looks more happy going, where Mitsuki mentions Kawaki with a smile and everything, I guess because of Boruto opening up to him, but still, like, the manga depicts it much darker. Anyways, after this scene in the manga, it's supposed to be Shikamaru and Sai that are overwatching Kawaki with Naruto. Now in the manga, they're talking about, the coordinates, everything they found in the data they got off the airship. Well, in this, they don't explain that till the end of the episode, where we get towards the end and they found coordinates and data relating to Kara. Now, I don't know why this stuff's been changed completely from the manga chapter, but yeah, Shikamaru and Sai are supposed to be watching Kawaki from behind Sarada and Chocho, but in this, they weren't. In this, they're in a different room. I guess it relates back to a couple of other episodes where Konohamaru decides to take the role and Shikamaru asks him to watch Kawaki, which I don't know what they're planning up with that. Anyways, after this scene, Kawaki and Boruto, Naruto, Sarada, and Mitsuki are walking down, and they're talking about, karma. And this scene, they kept the same from this part, where Boruto mentions, he doesn't feel pain or anything like that, and Sarada makes that little remark of him being sensitive, which in the manga, it didn't make much sense. In this, she was kind of like happy or smiling about it. She's like, oh, you're really sensitive now. And Mitsuki's like, that's not the case. It's still not explained what they meant by that, which I'm still pretty confused. So then this part's been drastically changed from the manga. Drastically. I'm taking, they removed this whole panel. This panel is completely gone. It's a panel where Sarada mentions the Byakugo seal on her mom's head and Lord Fifth's head, which it looks similar to karma. That panel's been completely erased. I don't know what SP was thinking with this. I don't know what they're trying to arrange with that, but that panel's completely gone, because in the manga, that goes on to the next part. In this, they changed it. So in this, they got rid of that. Basically, in the anime, Boruto's like, yo, I'm gonna go training, instead. In the manga, Boruto says that he's gonna go look for Lord Fifth and ask her questions about the Byakugo seal and why it looks similar to karma. Like I said, that part's been changed out. It still relates to the same part at the ending of the chapter to the next chapter, because at the end of the chapter, you can see Kawaki goes back to the house, and that's when Jigen comes. In the anime, it's the same thing, where he's like, I'm gonna go back to the house. He's like, I don't want to go train, but it's kind of weird. I don't know what they're doing with that. Yeah, that panel's been completely changed. I don't know if SP is gonna fuck this up or not, because they removed a lot of manga content out of these last 20 episodes, so I'm kind of getting upset with that, because the manga gives a lot of detail. Like, are they gonna mess up the Amato part 2, where Amato explains everything about the Otsutsuki's? Are they gonna fuck that up too? I don't know, but let's see where it's all headed, because the show looks way too childish for them to be removing all this stuff. They're removing everything related to the Naruto stuff. Boruto is part of the Naruto-verse. Or they have to relate back to Naruto Shippuden or something like that, but this is ridiculous. Anyways, then the next scene goes on to Sarada not giving up her training, and the weird part here is Sarada looks at a weird shadow. There's a weird shadow running at her. Now, I don't know if that's maybe her dark side of the Uchiha, or if that's similar to Naruto's waterfall training, where he had to fight his hatred, where in this, Sarada could be fighting her jealousy of Boruto or Kawaki or some shit like that, because she does state that she's jealous in the next part or next scene, which is I think which is right around episode 204 after Sasuke and Naruto got defeated. But yeah, I do wonder what that part is. Now, one thing I don't like about Sarada's training is that they don't show the actual training on how she got the Chidori. They just show her in the middle of the training. That's the thing I don't like about Boruto, is they don't have actual training. Back in Naruto, when Naruto was learning the Rasen Shuriken, or anytime he had training, he actually went in with the training. Even when Sasuke learned Chidori, like, he's actually being taught the Chidori. In this, you just see Sarada randomly just use a Chidori running at the waterfall. Like, they don't explain how she manifested it, which I don't know what's going on here. But anyways, the last scene goes on to Boro's cult. Now, this is a straight up fucking cult. Like, they're cult members. It's pretty messed up. All right, you have a whole cult there, and he's talking about the infinite Scumio, and you can see Boro's kind of happy. I guess they're building up the hype for the Boro fight, but we'll see where that goes. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos to come.